You film me and I'll channel and we'll tell you how to, I can explain it, how's that?
Explain it, Lucy.
Okay, because when I'm channeling, what happens is Ma gives me pictures and words at the same time. So it's kind of like watching a high-speed film with talking. And it's just, blip, 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 you know? And I'm listening and I'm talking and I'm seeing you at the same time, but you just are not wholly there. It's really focusing on what's coming through and what's Ma wants me to know. And I think too, he realizes that my memory's not that great. So if he can tell me something and I don't say it real
Get it
quick,
out.
I might not remember it. So that's what's happening there. Well, welcome and thank you so much for being here. And glad to have you. Haven't seen you for a while. And as you shuffle the cards, I want you to think of a wish or a question and put it in your head, okay? And one of the things while I'm going through here, as I mentioned, I have a wonderful spirit guide named Ma. And Ma talks to me, and Ma has been talking to me since I was 5 years old. And he's quite a character. I always love his energy. And while I'm going through, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. And at the end of the reading, if I don't say, do you have any questions, please let me know. Because this is a time for you, you can do this, okay? And, oh, that's interesting. One of the things that's going on, my dear, is your mother is coming through. Have you heard from her?
After she passed away, she
Yeah.
hung around for about a week.
Right.
And I think I've heard from her once since then.
Yeah, and she's just around. She's this is going to sound weird, but she's very nosy. She's very interested in what are you doing today because she wants to make sure I'm not stealing your soul or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds
yeah.
like my mom.
Yeah, so she's just, oh, hey, what's she doing? Where is she? Now what's that woman going to do? And her energy is very comfortable where she is. She's not somebody who passed away and that she's unhappy. She's
Yeah.
really glad she's where she is. So her spirit
That's
is
what I got,
excited.
too.
Her spirit is doing these wonderful things, and we can just guess what people do in spirit, but she's having a good time, so
Yeah.
that feels good. And she says, stop watching the news.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she
'Cause
says
it's
it
making me
be
nervous.
upset. Yeah, she said stop watching the news and making
Okay.
you upset. And in the long run, it's not important anyway. I like your mother, and I never knew her when she was in form,
Yeah.
but it feels
Yeah,
really
this
good.
is her. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, and we've been talking about change for you, and why don't you build your business a little bit more? Because what Ma says is this is something you can take anywhere you go.
Yeah.
And this is fantastic. And every once in a while you think, I want to move. I want to get out of here. It's getting too crowded. There's on and on and on and on. I want to take my honey and my daughter and leave. And just keep building this business a bit because Ma says it's something you could do on the computer. You can do it so you wouldn't have to always physically be there. So you could have clients anywhere around the country or the world as far as that goes without having to worry about that. And financially, we don't see any big problems coming up for you. It looks like, maybe so. Ma says there's some work you want done on your house. I don't know what this is, but it's something that you've been thinking I would like to have done. And he says, go ahead and do it because it's really going to be worthwhile. And is there another room that you're working on
I
here?
was my husband's buddy, who's a contractor. He was suggesting that we expand the house.
Right.
And make like an additional dwelling unit, an ADU down at the bottom of the hill, and rent that.
Yeah, there's some construction going on there that Ma says is wonderful, and it's going to help bring in income. So it might feel like you're going to spend all this money, but you're going to get it back either in rental or when you sell it, it's really going to come back because you've got
Okay.
an excellent place there.
So that's what I told my husband. He said it's probably going to cost like $110,000 to build. And I said, well, honey, based on that, it's going to take 20 years if we rent it for this much money, 20 years to you just get that money back. Is that what you want to do? And he goes, no. But Ma's saying that.
Yeah, Ma saying there's some building that you're going to be doing. And
Don't think of it as just the rent getting the money back. When you sell your house, if
Right.
you do move, you'll get the money back.
Right. So anyway, there's some really good stuff that goes along with that. Money being put out, but money coming back. Somebody going to be doing with your house and feels good. Okay. your daughter's gonna love being out of school. Has school been a little problem for her? Because Mom says this is a difficult time right now.
She's starting to have challenges like she's never had
Yeah.
before academically.
Yeah, and so this is gonna be a really amazing time for her, in that she's growing up so fast, over this, but the vacation is when she finds out who she really is and what she wants to do.
Oh.
So it's like right now, she's all over the place about what she wants to do, but this summer is gonna be a really good one for her, and she's gonna be finding out a lot of different things and what it is she
good.
wants to do.
Good.
Okay, I don't know what's going on with your husband's back, but it just feels off. And Ma says he needs to have somebody look at it that can help him so he's not in pain.
So we were just talking about that. One of my clients, his wife recommended her chiropractic person over in Santa Cruz, and he focuses first on craniosacral, because Wally, about a month ago, hit his head really hard against a stainless steel refrigeration tube because the wrench he was working on broke, and he was torquing really hard. You know, he's real strong, right? He broke the wrench and flew back and smacked his head, and we went to the VA hospital the other night, and he had a scan, and, nothing came back as
But
an
it
issue.
really wrecked his neck and back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was telling you that there's something not right about him.
Right. So let's get that taken care of, because the sooner the better, because the body's gonna compensate with it being out of whack, and so we want you to get it put back, and my gut says that works very well.
And does the gentleman that my client recommended?
Oh, it looks
in
really good.
Santa Cruz?
Yeah.
Yeah, she thinks the world of him.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that feels good. There are some good people over there.
Mhm.
I used to drive over there to see a chiropractor, so yeah,
I
I know
remember
exactly,
that.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so there's some really good
Okay.
folks over there. Okay, any questions?
No, that's it.
Okay, well, thank you so very much, and it was great having you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Dottie.